Hello my loves, welcome to today's video where we will be tending to the jaw, opening up our heart space and taking a moment to attune to our throat, to the quality of our voice, the space and the presence that we occupy, the space that we take up, with the understanding that we grow and change and transform, and these beautiful structures and elements of our body, they can undergo transformation and expansion and growing pains. So if you have been experiencing symptoms like wanting to contract, wanting to hide away, to not use your voice, noticing that your voice has changed, that maybe it returned to an old way of being, or perhaps noticing that you're holding back more, that you're called to silence, that you're becoming a different frequency or energy in your expression, or maybe you're getting sick, maybe there's inflammation in your throat, or even illness or disease. Today I want to invite you into honoring anything that is present in your current reality as it relates to the voice, to the tissues of your jaw, and your heart space. So join me. You can have some oil if you'd like. I'm gonna sit a little bit closer. And take a moment to place a hand on your heart, maybe a hand on your throat, maybe two hands on your jaw. And just breathe here. Dropping into your pelvic bowl. Dropping into your breath, into the current of who you are, before any sound escapes or moves out of your mouth. It begins with a breath. So deepening and opening into the receivership of your breath in this moment. As if with every breath you could open, expand every single cell around your jaw, your body, your heart space, your pelvic bowl. As if you had tiny little bubbles that were expanding very gently and tenderly. With the light of your awareness, with your presence, with your love, with your breath. Imagining spaciousness becoming your baseline. Breathing spaciousness into your spine, into every single vertebra, into the back of your neck and throat, into the base of your spine and neck, into your whole head, into your belly, into your nose, into your face. Beginning to loosen your jaw as you breathe. Closing down your eyes if you haven't already done so. Allowing your body to sway gently. Like the loving caress of a tree swaying in the wind. Dropping a layer deeper. Circling your head slowly. Not as an activity, but as a presence. Exploring the full dimension of your neck roll. Maybe feeling into breathing, expanding into any places that might have discomfort. You are spaciousness, openness. Coming into this dance with yourself, allowing now your fingertips to come into your jaw very gently, beginning to trace the architecture of your face. Dropping into your touch the flavor of divine love, of infinite love, of unconditional love, of love that knows no boundaries, of love that loves every single part of you. Unashamed, relentlessly loving. And if you have no experience of a love like that, we begin that journey by imagining, by pretending, by willing ourselves to give it a go and allowing the infinite intelligence of life and the current of aliveness within us to come and meet us, to gently unravel the armor that we might have against it, and to melt into it one breath at a time. Coming into relationship, into union with the current of life and love within us. This is your practice today. The dance between presence and love as you gently unravel the tensions in your jaw, allowing your fingers to travel a little bit deeper into one side of your face. You can do two at the same time, but maybe turning your head to one side, taking your thumb and beginning to trace from the point where your ear begins, gently down, as if you're, gently pressing at a slow pace into the tissues of your jaw. If you encounter tension, you can always apply less pressure. Allow the tissue to melt open underneath your fingers. Relaxing your jaw, letting your mouth fall open, relaxing your eyebrows, your forehead, and melting the corners of your eyes and the shoulders away from your ears. You're breathing as if you're fogging up a mirror. Gently pressing and exploring from your ear all the way towards your mouth until you meet the hollow of your mouth. So it's this area here, and you can explore and play behind your ear, allowing yourself to make sound if that feels good. Becoming a tender lover to your jaw. Going underneath the jaw. Slowing down your movement by 50 or even 80%. Going into your temples, massaging into your scalp, pulling the tissue. Breathing deep, long and slow, massaging your eyebrow points away, your forehead, letting your fingers push into the tissue, not being afraid to activate this space. My goodness, this feels so good. Allowing yourself to actually find the pleasure and the joy in this practice. To melt into it, to trace the pathways of your pleasure, of your enjoyment, of tenderness with yourself. Traveling all the way back, even into the base of your neck. Tracing along the edges of your spine, dragging and pulling the tissue away from your central column, massaging the base of your neck with your 2 fingers, even allowing yourself to stretch your head behind and to lean into your hands. This is such a intuitive journey. There is no right or wrong, just you experiencing and exploring the cosmology of your own architecture. Going on to the other side, if you haven't already done so. Exploring the jaw. Sometimes in these spaces, tears might come, emotions, expressions, words. It can be uncomfortable, but trust that whatever needs to be moved and released in this moment is exactly right. pulling up your inner reservoir, breathing in energy from the earth underneath you to aid you in this practice, remembering that you can choose pleasure over pain. You don't have to push yourself so much into discomfort. You will know intuitively the depth of your touch and the care that you're desiring in this moment. And you can also experiment and play, so feel gently into pressing a little bit more on your touch and then loosening that touch, trickling hands across skin. Recognizing that we can make an impact on our muscles just by gentle touch, just by recognizing and being present. Dear jaw, I am here. Dear jaw, I love you. Dear jaw, I am listening. I am here. The ears, in front of the ear, down the side of the neck, and all the way into your throat. Around your trachea, you may need to go a bit more gently, keeping your jaw loose and relaxed, pressing fingers into breastbone, into collarbones, gently pulling the tissue away, pressing into each rib and dragging that tissue away. Maybe song wants to come through, maybe words are coming through. Trust whatever is moving through. Trust whatever place you're being called to for the last moments of this practice. Dear body, I love you. Dear body, you are my temple. You are my home. And I love you wildly. Wow, I can go on for hours in this place today. So feel free to pause the video to play your favorite playlist. Something soft, slow, and nourishing. Maybe journal if you wish to continue. Maybe speak out loud, record a voice note to yourself that you can later delete. Clearing, cleansing, releasing, recognizing that this practice and the tension you might feel in this place is a relationship. It's an exploration, it's a gentle opening. So it might take a few sessions to fully feel the release and the openness that you're desiring, that you're craving, that you're growing into. So allow yourself grace, allow yourself softness, allow yourself kindness. Maybe make a date with yourself to visit this video once a week or every evening. And show up for yourself. And for now, let's take a deep breath. Place a hand on our heart, on our belly, dropping into the center of who you are. Taking a deep breath in, away from your roots, your feet, the earth. Letting that breath move through your entire being, to move through your whole body. And letting go, sighing out. Shaking your shoulders, shaking your chest, sticking out your tongue, giving a lion's breath. Two more just like that. Deep breath in, continue shaking. One more deep breath in. Letting it all the way out, sticking your tongue out. One last shake and shimmy. Rolling your neck. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for showing up for your practice. If you want to dive in deeper, you can find all the details below. How to contact me, how to work with me, or find many other videos on this channel that can support you in growing deeper into your sense of self, into pleasure, into awareness, into your body, coming home to your body, coming home to your being. Working with the architecture of your wealth, your love, your beauty, your sovereignty, your power. There is nothing that is untouchable to the current and the intelligence that lives within us. And the more we deepen in relationship to this intelligence, the more richer our life can become in every single moment. So it is my lifelong passion to share these practices with you and to be on that leading edge and exploration of my own dimensions, of my own full spectrum humanity and spirituality. So thank you for joining me, and I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day or evening. Ciao.